Let us start features of departmental undertaking. There are 5 features. They are formation, no separate entity, government finance, direct control and sovereign immunity. So what will you write in formation? That who has made it? It is established by Ministry of the central government or state government. So who has established departmental undertaking? It will be established by Ministry of what? Of the central government or state government. The undertaking is a major part of the department attached to a particular ministry. So the departmental undertaking has to be attached to a particular ministry. Second point, no separate entity. It is a part of government establishment and has no separate entity from the government. So now understand that it is part of the government entity. So and it is no separate from the government. If I say that a person's body is no separate, the hand is no separate from a person's body. Same way, a departmental undertaking is no separate from the government body. Next point, government finance. It is financed by annual appropriations from the government budget, practically all its earnings are paid into the treasury. So finance means where is the money coming from and where is the money going. So it is financed by annual appropriation from the government budget. Government makes budget annually, and when it makes budget annually, it appropriates, that is keeps aside some part of money for each department, be it railways department, be it postal and telegraph department. So some amount of money is kept aside, that is appropriated from the government budget. Practically all its earnings are paid into the treasury. Now what is treasury? A common place where the earnings of government are put in. So that is the treasury. So now you have to remember even the spellings of appropriations, government budget and treasury. Next, direct control. It is under the direct control of the departmental head who is accountable to the concerned minister. So departmental undertaking is under the direct control of departmental head and he is accountable to the concerned minister. For example, railways. So railways will have a departmental head who will be accountable to railways minister. Okay. Fifth point, sovereign immunity. For this, first understand what do you mean by immunity. That is protection from some outside body. That is immunity. And what do you mean by sued? See, in legal terms, sue means to file a case or to file a suit on someone. So that is in Hindi we say na sometimes, उसने तो इस आदमी पर केस कर दिया. केस कर दिया मतलब उसको sue कर दिया. Sue, that is filing a case against someone. So sovereign immunity, it enjoys the sovereign immunity of the state. It can be sued only through the procedure by which suit against the government can be filed. So it wants to say that if somebody wants to file a case against departmental undertaking, then he will have to follow the same procedure which he would have done if he would have filed a suit against the government. So the same procedure needs to be followed, and this is called as sovereign immunity for the departmental undertaking.